Hello, and welcome to part 3. And I just realised I can't count because in the last part we did 3 Robot Masters rather than 2.
Yeah, that was extra.
Yeah, okay. So, in this
You
part...
were paying more for that, aren't they?
In this part we will... Maybe we can do 3 in this part as well. Actually, first we're going to return to Tomahawk Command's level and pick up that thing that we missed.
Oh.
Well, we had to have missed it.
See now, Alex did say at the end of the last part that we were going to do
Nightman. Well, I thought I would keep you in suspense a bit longer. You see the background's a little different when you return to the level, it's a little touch.
Oh, is it? What's different?
It's now like night, rather than dusk or whatever, or evening, whatever it was the first time.
Was it purple before?
It's sort of a weird hue, yeah. Anyway, you won't have to battle the Robot Master twice, because when you return to the Robot Master room, there'll just be nothing there. But the rest of the level remains the same.
This is so different.
So
you took the alternate route first, didn't you?
Yeah, and now we'll have to go in this route because of an item that's the other way. On the other levels, we won't have to return to them because doing the normal route doesn't actually get anything extra, except on this level. Where you don't just have to go the normal route, you have to go the normal route and find a collectible that's along that path. Which
is usually harder than the alternate routes?
Normally the split is only right at the end of the level, so it doesn't really make a difference in difficulty which route you go.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, at least we will be able to reclaim that E-Tank, so giving us even more E-Tanks. And Eddie gives us some health. Could have been better, but whatever.
That little robot's wicked.
He is pretty cool. He was also in Mega Man 4 and 5.
That looks so cool. I can just about hear the music as well. It sounds kind of like Western.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Oh dude, you're going the wrong way, aren't you?
No, this isn't actually the alternate route. This is an alternate route, but not the one that goes to the boss. Like this one rejoins up with the main path. I'm going this route again simply because you get an E-Tank for going this way, so if you have the Rush Jet adapter...
Why not?
Exactly. Which you would have unless this was your first Robot Master, considering plan.
Do you know what that bit there reminded me of? Have you played the first Crash Bandicoot?
I've never beat it. I've beat 2 and 3, but I have never beat the first one.
It's very difficult. You must have done those like...
I don't own the game.
But do you remember like the levels where you would jump up and walk along those like wooden bits?
No.
They were like... You could, like, when you got up to the top, you'd see the sunset and, like, the other islands in the background and stuff.
I do remember, years and years ago, you telling me about those levels, but
They're
no,
so
I don't
cool.
personally.
That bit kind of reminded me of it then. But what really, like, stuck with me with those ones, as you can see here, we're going the normal path now.
Yeah.
But what stuck with me is that it was really cool how you could sort of see your destination, like in the background, like that's where that's where you're heading, sort of thing.
That is cool, yeah.
It's really clever level design because it's never like mentioned. Obviously, that game doesn't have like any text or anything, so it's kind of just like it's just sort of like put into the player's head, like that's the destination, sort of thing.
Proto Man.
Oh, hello.
And he will give us this thing. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called the energy balancer. By the way, I hate to act like I completely ignored your point about Crash there.
That's alright.
But
yeah,
cool.
like I was saying, I just think it's like really cool level design, sort of thing like that.
It is cool in games where you can see that. But yeah, I've never really played Crash 1. I might have played it at some point when I was younger, I honestly couldn't tell you. But
so hard.
I do own Crash 2 and 3, and of course I beat those 2. Love them both.
I think they're both much better than the first one. I mean, the first one's obviously got the nostalgia, but
yeah.
It's like, it feels like, you know how Ratchet and Clank 2 is to the first game?
Yeah.
Like, obviously a lot, like even you would say that you think Ratchet and Clank 1's better.
I think Ratchet 1, I don't know, it might be just nostalgia talking, but I love Ratchet 1.
That's what I was thinking, but like...
Anyway, it's the UK ones.
Yay! It's great to be back. After being to China and whoever knows where the hell... Sorry, Japan.
Oh god.
Don't want to mix them up. What was I going to say? Damn, what was I saying?
So what's saying about Ratchet?
Oh yeah, so I would say that the second game, I'm sure you would agree, like plays better. Like they've got the strafing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
the control just seems a lot better, and Crash 2 was like that to Crash 1 really. And then again with Crash 3 it's just so much more control.
Oh, I'm not a fan of this bit. Fuck.
Ow.
That was pretty bad. I was being way too cautious there with my jumps. But, you know, this is no flawless playthrough, this is just me playing through the game, hopefully getting a decent
I watch naked.
You what?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Oh, okay, well.
I feel like I could actually be a comedian one day, like, coming out with these sort of jokes, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a career you should consider.
I really should start, like, just shouting.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna sound like a bit of a cock up my own ass here, but I've like never really died on that bit before. I record and I die on it twice. You know, why not?
Do what's it called? Awesome Games Done Quick and all that sort of stuff. Do you know that? I don't know. I've talked to you about it before,
I think my brother told me about Awesome Games Done Quick. Aren't they sort of like the speed gamers?
Yeah, they are, and they do it for charity, and it's like a huge event. And I watched this one where there was this game they did like really late at night that no one even knows about, and like this guy was like really loved the game and all that, so he was doing his speed run of it. And then he had just some random guy you didn't even know sitting on the sofa, and he was doing jokes like that, like all the time, like, oh yeah, and like he'd be like, oh yeah, so she's now wearing this jacket. He's like, that is a great jacket. Obviously only on women though, and like no one would laugh. And then like he kept doing jokes like that, and eventually the guy was just like, I really prefer it if you just stop talking. And it was so awkward. But it was like 3 in the morning, so like there was hardly anyone there, and like very.
The guy actually thinks he was funny, or was he just kind of taking?
Yeah, he was laughing at himself, but like everyone else on the couch was just kind of like, what the fuck? It's so funny. I'll show you it later. It's the most awkward thing ever. Somebody donated like $50 and said like that was the most awkward thing I've ever seen. Here's $50.
Well, he raised some money for charity, so it's not all bad. Okay, thankfully the invincibility frames just saved me from the swipes.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was really funny because somebody like donated $20 and they were like, hey, I want to hear more from the green hoodie guy, because the guy was wearing.
Surely someone found him funny then, but probably only because he was so bad.
Yeah, they only wanted him to talk to make it awkward, and they were like donating money to get him to talk, and the guy who was playing the game was like, whatever, and like was getting so annoyed. It was hilarious. Oh, can you just cheat here and get him to give you?
Yeah, you can just get him to keep giving you shit.
Wow.
Yeah, see, thank you. See, much preferred. Anyway, I didn't get time to yet explain what the energy balancer thing, the thing we picked up in Tomahawk Man's level was. Okay, basically, if you are not holding any weapons that have ammo, such as right now, if you pick up ammo, it'll just refill your weapon with the least ammo. So you won't have to swap to it.
That's quite cool.
I mean, obviously, sometimes you have an empty weapon
that.
Yep. Sometimes you, of course, need the jet to get to. Sometimes you will have an empty weapon that you don't want refilling, but that's fine. Just swap to the weapon you want to refill, and that also works. But it just means if you have any of the rush adapters or just the Mega Buster equipped, it just refills whatever's lowest. So it's very useful. It's not so much useful now when your weapon stuff recharges every level, but in the Wily stages, it will definitely help out.
That reminds me of Ratchet and Clank. In the later games, they just... Pardon me. Gosh, what the hell's wrong with me? In the later games, you only had to press like one button on the shops and it would refill like all your ammo and stuff like that.
So that, cool. I wish they would patch into the first one and the second one when they ported them onto the PlayStation 3.
Is it the first one or the second one that in the port Ratchet's helmet doesn't even sit on his head properly?
It's apparently in Ratchet 2, but I didn't really notice it.
That's bad, isn't it? Wow. How do you even do that? It's just like a visual upgrade, isn't it?
It was just an upscaling, but it was a good upscaling.
Yeah, it does look amazing.
Anyway, we probably shouldn't start talking about Ratchet for the whole part of the Mega Man.
Okay, we're gonna just say one more thing. Have you played Tools of Destruction?
Yes, I played through the whole series. My friends kindly donated that game to me.
How amazing does that look? Like that's
great.
Last gen.
And Crack in Time similarly looks awesome.
Yeah, it does. It's amazing.
Nightman is easy as hell with his weakness.
Oh my god, yeah, he's gone.
Out of sweat. And
good night. Good night.
As you likely noticed, I did take the alternate route there. Just one more level to take the alternate route on. Coincidentally, of the 4 levels, just hit the alternate route on. It's all four of them are in a row. So, there you go.
Gotta say, this is the pinkest looking Mega Man game I've ever seen. That's good, because pink is a great colour.
It is. Nothing
I
wrong
like
with
that
pink.
outfit on Mega Man.
Yeah, the Night Ball, it's a pretty cool weapon as well. Ah, no, this is a level I don't like. There is one jump that I will try and do without the jet, but without the jet, it's extremely awkward.
Wow, this guy literally is a Centaur.
I don't know if this is supposed to be like freaking an old, like, Athens, or like a play on Athens or something. Like, what the hell is this supposed to be?
With Greece.
Yeah, it could be some Greek level, possibly.
It looks really cool.
I mean, I've been to Greece and I can tell you it looks exactly like this. No.
Yeah? Really?
No.
Does it have pelican birds dropping fish from the sky?
What is it? My most viewed video on YouTube is a horrible holiday video of me in Greece 7 years ago. You have a Crete, which is part of Greece? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is a cool level. This is Mega Man 6's water stage, and as I always say, in all 2D platformers, water levels normally suck. Not the case of Mega Man. The water levels are fine. You just jump higher.
Yeah. No swimming.
No, there's no awkward, like, tapping A or whatever to swim. Oh, this jump's a bit awkward, because of the water, you can very easily jump into those spikes, but obviously you don't go too low, you fall into those spikes.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do what I just did.
Do not do that. Have I given you Premiere yet? I haven't, have I?
No.
Of course I haven't. How would I have done that?
Exactly, yeah.
I have to do that. At the end of the month.
I'm actually not sure what software I'll be using to edit this. Probably something quite basic. I think I still have a Sony Vegas trial running or something. I'll just use that. I'm not that this needs any fancy editing or anything like that. Okay, let's wait for this thing to.
I do like how they like bounce in the water. That pixel art is so cool in the water.
This level is very nice looking. Okay,
is there any way of doing that without getting hit by that fish? It just looks like it's.
You could, but it's quite. It's also sort of safer to get by the fish. So if you land on the spikes, at least you have the invincibility.
Actually, you could do the what's the turban guy called? You could
Flame Man.
His weapon.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Which is what I used that one in Tomahawk Man's level against a similar enemy. Okay, like I said, this bit you have to be very careful because Mega Man does jump very high in the water.
Mm.
Okay.
Like only tapping it, isn't it?
Yeah.
To like a certain extent.
But you
are like most things in life.
No, I wanted the help.
That meant nothing. That literally meant nothing.
Okay, now this bit is weird because the water is above you and it slowly falls down.
That's cool. This is Mario Galaxy going on here.
Yeah, so Mario, you see Mario Galaxy, Red Dead Redemption, they all got inspired by this game.
It's so cool how the water effects happen on the robots as they jump through it and stuff.
Yeah,
it's really awesome.
Okay, now this jump is horrible without the jet, so I could use the jet, but I'm gonna try it without, and I failed.
Oh, that's really cool. Unlucky. Yeah.
I'll see how many lives I have. And see if I can. Okay, I'm gonna risk it one more time.
Yeah, that's a really cool jump. That's a really cool level design.
Yeah, but it's very awkward. I said with the jet it's easy, but whenever there's a jump that's made very easy with the jet, I prefer to try and do it with only the regular Buster.
God, do you remember that galaxy from the first one?
I fucked up. Oh, no, I did it. Wow.
Well done, man.
Thank you.
Do you remember that galaxy from the first one where it's just literally that there's like one little island and the whole thing is just a ball of water? With
yes,
that, like,
I do. It was a very cool level.
With that like spine cage looking thing going around the outside.
Yeah.
So awesome.
That was very awesome. I haven't played that game in a while. That's what.
My God, what an amazing game!
I need to revisit that game.
Yeah, I did not long ago, and it was really cool.
Okay, let's see. Give me something cool. Give me like a life. No, don't need your ammo. That's like the worst possible thing you can give me.
This is like cheating. This is. No wonder they took this up.
An exploit.
Did they patch this when they added the Snoop Dogg sound pack?
And they added the horse armor. They patched it up.
I can't believe you're literally fighting a horseman.
Yeah, Centaur. So I guess surely it's got to be some old.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that little submarine enemy.
Looks like something out of Cars, though.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Which is definitely Pixar's worst sort of franchise.
Yeah, But I believe it's the one that gets them the most money.
Really?
I think. Yeah, maybe behind Toy Story, but I believe that Cars is like their cash cow because children like I've got a little cousin that just has so many of the characters and stuff.
Well,
it's mental.
kids just freaking love cars, don't they? I don't know why.
And, you know they're making the Cars 3.
Oh god! Then they also made like a spin-off, like planes or something like that.
Yeah, and then now they're making helicopters. I think. I'm not even. I shit you not. I think that is actually what they're making.
Okay, here's the alternate route here. Just to show you how small the difference is, you can either go down. There's the regular route, or you can use the jet and get the final beat part, which is obviously what we are going to be doing.
Yes.
I'll actually show this whole using the jet thing because I've never shown that before. But there you go. This is what it looks like.
It's cool. I think you did show it the first time.
I think I showed the power one the first time, but I don't remember. Okay, here.
Let's not have an argument about it.
It will be probably one of the most pointless things to debate.
Yeah, exactly.
And here we have Centaur Man,
Wow.
who is not the best design
What a
ever.
strange. Does he disappear?
Yep. He uses his Centaur Flash, which sounds a little dodgy.
They really,
And he freezes you.
Didn't they just run out of ideas here?
Yes.
Doesn't this make you feel like?
But Nightman's cool. There's a couple cool designs. This one, Tomahawk Man and Nightman. I do like Flame Man. He's pretty cool. The next one, though, I believe that the next one, which is the last Rope Master, Windman, was also done for a competition. Now is the question: should we end the part here, or should we go on to do Windman in this part?
I don't know. You are the captain, so you go ahead and make the decision. How long will it take? How long have we been recording for? I don't even know anymore. I'm so tired.
No idea. Well, okay, how about we end this one here, and next time we'll do Windman and we'll start the castle levels.
Oh my
Goodbye,
God,
everyone.
already there. Goodbye.
Goodbye.